able to transform small objects, but no one other than the Buddha, including Brahma-Deviraha, has the power to transform the TreatiseGreat into precious jewels. When the Buddha is in the fourth dhyana, the four minds of metamorphosis adorn the TreatiseGreat with its flowers, perfumes and trees, in all its superiority. All beings in perfect agreement at this sight turn their minds to the good. Why does the Buddha adorn this universe? In order to preach the Prajnaparamita and also to honor the bodhisattvas of the 10 directions who have come to visit him accompanied by gods and men. When the master of a household invites a noble individual, he adorns his home. If it is the leader of a country, he adorns his kingdom. If it is a Chakravartin king, he adorns the 4 continents. If it is Brahma-Deviraha, he adorns the TreatiseGreat. The Buddha himself adorns his universe for the chiefs of the universes of the 10 directions, universes as numerous as the sands of the Ganges, i.e. for the foreign bodhisattvas and for the gods and men who have come to visit him. He also wants people, on seeing the fairyland of the metamorphoses that he has produced, to produce the great thought of enlightenment. Feel pure joy. Be inspired by the thought of enlightenment to accomplish the great acts. Obtain a great reward from these great acts. Profit from this great reward by producing the great thought once more, and thus, successively they succeed in attaining supreme perfect enlightenment. This is why the Buddha adorns this universe and transforms it into jewels. Question. What is meant by jewels? Answer. There are 4 types of jewels. 1. Kin, gold. 2. Yin, silver. 3. Apeliauli vidoya, lapis lazuli. 4. Polisfatica, crystal. There are 4 more kinds of jewels. 1. Gold. 2. Silver. 3. Lapis lazuli. 4. Crystal. 5. Chou katsai. 6. Miao emerald. 7. Tchan tchou, red pearl. Note by Kumarajiva. This pearl is very precious. It is not chan hao, coral. There are yet other jewels. 1. Molo kato, maracata. Emerald. This pearl is extracted from the beak of the golden-winged Garuda bird. It is green in color and it counteracts poisons. 2. Yin toni lo, Indranila. Sapphire pearl of celestial azure. 3. Mohoni lo, Mahanila. Great blue pearl. 4. Pomo lo ka, ruby bright red pearl. 5. Uho diamond. 6. Long tchou, naga pearl. 7. Ju yi tchou, precious stone that grants all the wishes of its owner. 8. Yu, jade. 9. Pei conch. 10. Chan hao, coral. 11. Hao pei amber, etc. All these are called jewel. These jewels are of 3 types: human jewels, divine jewels and bodhisattva jewels. Human jewels have minimum power and have merely a bright pure color. They combat poisons, demons, and shadows. They also combat all the sufferings of hunger, thirst, cold and heat. Divine jewels are larger and more powerful. They always accompany the gods. One can give orders to them and communicate with them. They are light and not heavy. Bodhisattva jewels surpass the divine jewels. They combine the benefits of human and divine jewels. They allow all beings to know the place of their death and birth, their history, their beginning and their end. It is like a clear mirror where a person can contemplate their reflection. Moreover, the bodhisattva jewels can emit the various sounds of the Dharma. As for the crown jewel that adorns their head, it rains down flags, banners, bouquets of flowers and all kinds of offerings onto the Buddhas of the innumerable universes of the 10 directions. It is a way of paying homage to the Buddhas. It also rains down clothing, coverlets, beds, seats and means of livelihood. It causes everything that answers the needs of beings to rain down and gives them to beings. These various jewels remove the poverty and the suffering of beings. Question. Where do these marvelous jewels come from? Answer. Gold comes from rocks, sand and red copper. Red pearls come from fish stomachs, bamboo and snakes' heads. Naga pearl comes from the heads of Nagas. Coral comes from petrified trees found in the sea. Conch comes from insects. Silver comes from burned rocks. The other jewels, lapis lazuli, crystal, etc., all come from caves. The Sintamani comes from the Buddha's relics. When the Dharma will have disappeared, all the Buddha's relics will change into Sintamani. Similarly, at the end of 1,000 years, water will change into crystal pearls. All these jewels are the usual jewels found among mankind. But the universes adorned by the Buddha have far more value and cannot be obtained even by the gods. Why? Because they come from the great qualities of the Buddha. The perfumed trees are 1. The Acacia Leo, agalic tree with the perfume of honey. 2. The Acacia Leo, bernaemonatana coronaria, very perfumed tree. 3. The tchan, candana, sandalwood, and other species of perfumed trees. The flowering trees are 1. The chanpiu, eugenia jambolana tree with white flowers. 2. The achukia jonesia asoka tree, without a care. 3. The pohokielo tree with red flowers, and others. Sutra. The universe TreatiseGreat has been mentioned, which belongs to the Buddha houa, where the bodhisattva miao, the bodhisattva tchan tchou, and other very powerful bodhisattvas dwell. Sastra. Question. Why compare the saha universe thus transformed with the padmavati universe? Answer. Because the padmavati universe always has pure lotuses and the saha universe, after it has been transformed, resembles it. In making comparisons, we customarily compare the smallest with the biggest. In this way we compare the beauty of a man's face with the full moon. Question. But in the 10 directions there are other pure universes such as the non-lo, sukhavati of the Buddha, Amito, Amitabha, etc. Why take only the padmavati universe as comparison? Answer. The universe of the Buddha Amitabha is not like the padmavati universe. Why? Although the Buddha Lokasvaraja guided the bhiksu fatsi in the 10 directions to contemplate the pure universes, the qualities and the power of this bhiksu were too weak, and he was unable to see the supremely pure universes. This is why the universes are not alike. Furthermore, when the Buddha Sakyamuni transforms the saha universe, he gives it a resemblance to the padmavati universe. This is why it is compared here to the padmavati universe. Question. There are other great bodhisattvas such as Pimo Loki Vimalakirti, Koan Chayin, Pianki, etc. Why mention only the bodhisattvas who reside in the padmavati universe and be limited to citing the bodhisattvas when Chucheli Manjusri and Chan Tchou? Answer. From all the pores of his skin, the bodhisattva Samantabhadra ceaselessly emits Buddha universes with Buddhas and bodhisattvas who fill the 10 directions. As he transforms beings, he has no fixed residence. Dividing and transforming his body, the bodhisattva Manjusri penetrates into the 5 destinies and sometimes acts as a Sravaka, sometimes as a Pratyeka Buddha and sometimes as a Buddha. It is said in the Shulengyen Sanmei King, Surangama Samadhi Sutra, The bodhisattva Manjusri in the past was the Buddha Longchong Suan. For 72 koti of lifetimes, he was a Pratyeka Buddha. His previous abodes can be listed and described. But for the bodhisattva Samantabhadra, it is impossible to count, describe and know his successive abodes because, if he abides anywhere, it is in all the universes without distinction. This is why the sutra does not mention him here. Besides, by speaking of other very powerful bodhisattvas, the sutra refers to Samantabhadra and all the great bodhisattvas as a whole.